All right, so today we're going to learn about our fours multiplication facts. All right, so the fours facts can be easier when you use your twos facts that we talked about yesterday. Could you picture an animal with 4 legs? What else could you picture that has fours or doubles of doubles? So I have 2 hands and 2 feet, so I have 4 appendages. My dog has 4 legs. Is there anything else? Maybe a chair or a desk that has 4. Let's think about our math facts. 4 times 1 equals 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 3 equals 12. 4 times 4 equals 16. 4 times 5 equals 20. 4 times 6 equals 24. 4 times 7 equals 28. 4 times 8 equals 32. 4 times 9 equals 36. 4 times 10 equals 40. 4 times 11 equals 44. And 4 times 12 equals 48. Now, we are going to practice these a lot, so you will get better at learning them and doing them quickly. But for now, let's look at some of the things that we looked at yesterday. For example, when you skip count with 4s, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, if you notice, each time you're doing multiplication, just like we talked about with the 2s. 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 3 is 12, and on you go. Think about as well that each of those also have sets of 2 inside them. So, like, for example, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's 4 sets of 2, but it's also, remember, we can switch it around, it's also 2 sets of 4. So 4 sets of 2 or 2 sets of 4 both equal 8. Let's think about our arrays, just like we did yesterday. Again, that big word is commutative property. Say it with me. Commutative property. 4 times 1 equals 4. And 1 times 4 also equals 4. So let's look at this as an array and how they might look different. We can have 1 4 times, or we can also have 4 grouped together 1 time. Think about this in the classroom. If I ask you to work individually, we might have 4 people sitting near each other, but they are not in a group. But then if we do group work and we work at a table, there might be 4 people close together at a table, especially when we move our desks together. Let's look at some more arrays. 2 times 4 equals 8. And we can switch that around because of the commutative property. We can say that 4 times 2 also equals 8. It's the same number that we're working with. We just put them in different rows. So we can have 2 sets of 4, or look at the other one and we can have 4 sets of 2. Let's go ahead on to the next slide. 1 times 4 equals 4. 5 times 4 equals 20. 10 times 4 equals 40. 12 times 4 equals 48. And let's do some of these and see how you do on your own. 6 times 4 equals... Did you get it? Did you get 24? If you did, you were right. If not, maybe pause the video and see if you can try it again. 7 times 4 equals... Let's think about the one we just did. 6 times 4 equals 24. We only added one more set because remember, multiplying is repeated addition. So we added 4 6 times to get 24. But now we're only adding one more because we're now multiplying it by 7. So we really only have to add 4 more, which would make it 28. So 6 times 4 equals 24. 7 times 4 equals 28. Let's see if you can think of the pattern for the next one. 8 times 4 would then be 32. That's 4 more than 28. 9 times 4 equals 36. That was 4 more than when we had 32, when we multiplied 4 8 times. Let's look at our next slide. Remember that you can always pause these slides. You can rewind it and you can listen to it again and try these on paper to get more practice. Let's look at this story problem. It's kind of difficult, but I bet you could do it. The zookeeper puts 4 carrots in every bag he prepares for the animals' snacks. He has 6 animals under his care. How many carrots does he need altogether? Let's look at our chart that we looked at yesterday. We asked, how many carrots does the zookeeper need? That's what we need to find out. Now, please notice that I worded it a little bit differently than it has it in the question. I didn't just repeat the last question. I thought about the information in the story problem, and that's how I worded my question. Now I want to see, what did the story problem give me? It told me that he has to put 4 carrots in every bag, but he has 6 animals that he has to feed. That means he needs 6 bags. Let's think of a math sentence for this. Remember at the beginning of the year, I told you that I wanted you to think about something when you're doing math. Don't just think about the numbers. I want you to picture something in your head. So when you see 4 times 6 equals and a blank, don't just think 4 times 6 equals and then a blank. I want you to think about 4 what? 4 what? 4 what? It doesn't matter if you don't know what 4 is. 4 carrots. We have 4 carrots. And we need those 4 carrots 6 different times. So let's think of it as our story problem. 4 carrots times 6 bags, or 4 carrots inside 6 bags. A better way to put that would probably have been 6 times 4. So 6 bags with 4 carrots inside, if I'm thinking about my arrays. Let's show our work. Would you like to make an array, or do a number line, a standard equation, like on the last slide, or skip counting? Also, you could do a pictorial, and that's where I probably would have written 6 sets of 4 carrots rather than 4 times 6, because if I had counted and drawn out 6 bags and put 4 carrots in each bag, and done a pictorial and found out that that's how I got 24, that would probably have been a better math sentence. But I can't write on this slide, so you can do it on your paper. And our answer would be 24. He needs 24 carrots altogether. Thanks for working with me on the multiplication of 4s, and I hope that these slides have been helpful.